Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome, guys. May Allah keep you guys all happy. My name is Liaquat Zaman. This is my YouTube channel, Roots of Knowledge, and this is a new series, guys. I'm going to be going through Arabic text. Now I've got my iPad, alhamdulillah. We're going to be going through more texts, and we're going to be elaborating on Arabic text as much as possible. So I'm not sure, should I show you guys my camera, or do you guys think showing the camera isn't something which is necessary? Because with the iPad, I can literally sit anywhere I want. And actually, I can do this. So this is a story that I have selected, which is basically short Arabic stories, modern Arabic stories, which are translations from actually other languages. The point of me bringing this is simply just ease, right? It's easy to kind of follow, and you guys can practice your Arabic. So what you guys can do here is, first and foremostly, I will, number one, I'm going to read the text in Arabic, right? What you guys can do is pause it at this stage, right? So I'll read it. Then number two, you guys pause, and then you guys attempt to try and translate it for yourselves, and see what you can do. See how far you get with it. And then number three, I will break it down. Yeah, I'll do a breakdown of it and explain it. Okay, right. So let's crack on then. So let me read it first of all. So, سر المسافر كان يا ما كان رجل اسمه أوجست كان يعمل في تجارة النبيذ ويعيش مع زوجته نينا وابنتهما المحبوبة الصغيرة. كانت الطفلة الصغيرة مصدر سعادة لا توصف لوالديهما. وفي أحد الأيام، وبينما كانت الزوجة نينا تعد حساء الخضار لطفلتها التي كانت تلعب في فناء البيت تحت أشعة الشمس الدافئة، دخل خلسة رجل شرير وأمسك بالفتاة وهرب بها. Alright, so that's the text then. You can pause it. Let's have a go at explaining the word. So sir means secret. Yeah, so secret, as you guys, is something which is hidden. And musafir means a traveler. Yeah, so musafir means someone who travels, so a traveler. Kana ya ma kan. All of this sentence literally means like once upon a time. Yeah, so once upon a time. Kana ya ma kana. Literally, kana means was. Right, kana means was. And then you got ya is just like, oh, ma kana was. Rajulun means man. And ismuhu, it means name. And then you have August, which is the guy's name. Now this must have been a translation from some European name. Augustus, August, I'm not too sure about that. Kana means was. Ya'malu, it means worked. Yeah, to work. Amila ya'malu. So kana ya ma kan. Once upon a time, there was a man, rajul. Ismuhu, his name was August. Kana, he used to ya'mal fi tijaratin nabith. Let's use a different color for this. Fi tijaratin nabith means in the trade of wine. So in is fi. I'm not going to always mention all the detailed words, okay? Trade. And nabith means wine here, although nabith doesn't always mean wine. Nabith can mean, like you have a pot and you put some water into it, and then you drop some dates or something, and then you let them sort of diffuse into the water. You call that nabith as well. But in modern standard Arabic, nabith is generally used for wine. So kana ya'mal, he used to work fi tijarat nabith, in the business, the trade of wine. Okay, so we learned something about this August guy. وَيَعِيشُ مَعَ زَوْجَتِهِ. So يَعِيشُ, it means he used to live. Right, so I'll just bring you over there. يَعِيش means he used to live. عَاشَ يَعِيشُ. يَعِيش, he used to live. مَعَ زَوْجَتِهِ. مَعَ means with. And زَوْجَتِهِ means wife. Okay, مَعَ زَوْجَتِهِ. Nina is her name. Nina. وَابْنَتِهِمَا. Ibna means daughter. Right, so Let me just put it over here. Daughter. ابنتهما. Al-mahbuba, let me change the color. Al-mahbuba means beloved. Okay, beloved. From the word habib, as you guys know. As-saghira, it means young or small. Okay, young, small. كانت الطفلة الصغيرة. So the طفلة, it means another word for child. Okay, so child. الصغيرة, small, we've done that. Masdar means source. Yeah, source, like, not sauce like ketchup sauce. Source means like the origin. Yeah, the place where something emanates from. Masdar. Sa'ada, and this is a word you guys have probably come across in Arabic grammar, where you kind of say this is the masdar of this verb, right? Which has a similar meaning because it means that's where the verb actually emanates from. Sa'ada, right? Let's change the color. Sa'ada, it means happiness. Yeah, so happiness. Okay, Sa'ada. La tus. Now this expression is a nice expression on highlight over here. Yeah, la tusaf liwaliday. So Sa'ada, la tusaf literally means it's not described, to describe something. So la tusaf means such happiness, la tusaf, that is not described, liwalidayhima. Walidain means parents. Okay, so in other words, كانت الطفلة. So يعيش مع زوجته. He used to live with his wife Nina and their daughter, beloved's young daughter. كانت الطفلة. The tifla was the young tifla was masdar, the source of their sa'ada, masdar of sa'ada, of happiness, which was indescribable. La tusaf, for their parents. Meaning this daughter was like their world. You know, we say in English, she was their world. She meant to them everything. وفي أحد الأيام. وفي أحد الأيام is a nice expression as well. This actually means one day. Yeah, so one. في أحد, in one of the days, literally. Yeah, one day. بينما. Now بينما is also a nice word as well. Okay, so بينما means whilst. Yeah, so whilst. بينما. بينما, this is a nice word you might want to use in your sentences as well. كانت الزوجة Nina, so زوجة, the wife Nina, تؤد حساء الخضار. تؤد means she was preparing. So let's use a different color here. So let's say, for example, let's bring you over here. To prepare, get ready. Yeah. تؤد. Hasa is like a broth or a soup or some sort of a dish. Khudar, veg. Yeah, vegetables. لطفلتها. Tifla, it means like it came before as well, child. التي كانت تلعب, who used to play. كانت تلعب. تلعب, it means to play. لعب يلعب might be a word you might want to use as well. So we've used quite a few words over here. Play. في فناء البيت. So فناء البيت is courtyard. Yeah, so in the house, you know, you have like a garden or a courtyard. Yeah, so imagine this is a house and then you got some sort of like a courtyard outside. It's called the fana. تلعب, she was playing في فناء البيت. So وبينما, whilst زوجة, his wife Nina, was preparing حساء الخضار, the حساء of the خضار, لطفلتها, for their tifl, التي كانت, who was playing في فناء البيت, تحت أشعة الشمس. Right, so تحت. So let's just put this word over here. تحت means below. Okay, it's a common word that's used in Arabic. تحت, below. أشعة الشمس. أشعة الشمس, sun rays. Sun rays. So that's all that word together. أشعة الشمس. الدافئة means warm. Nice and warm. Yeah, so دافئ. You might want to say, this car is دافئ. Yeah, this blanket is دافئ. Warm. دخل خلسة. So دخل خلسة means he entered. Entered. خلسة, it means like sneaking. Like خلسة, it means to steal, snatch something away from someone. without them even knowing. So we can say sneaking or in a sly way. خلسة رجل a man شرير or شرير evil man. وأمسك and he held. Okay, held. أمسك بالفتاة. So literally translates as he held with the fatat. But we're not going to translate that bad. We're going to say he held the fatat. Yeah, fatat means girl, young girl. وهرب, haraba means ran away with her. Yeah, now let's have a little summary of what happened. So كان يا ما كان. There was once a time كان رجل, a man, اسمه, his name was أوجست. كان يعمل, let me just show you guys. So كان أوجست كان يعمل في تجارة النبيذ. The nabidh meant, like we said, trade, the wine. ويعيش, and he used to live مع زوجته. Now, before you guys put in the comments, please explain the vowels to us. I'm not going to explain the vowels because the aim of this series is not to go through vowels, just to read, pure reading vocab. يعيش, he used to live مع زوجته. What does زوجة mean? Wife. وابنتهما, what does ابنة mean? Daughter. المحبوبة mean beloved, young girl. كانت الطفلة الصغيرة, the young girl, مصدر. What does مصدر mean? Remember, source. سعادة, happiness. لا توصف لوالديها, that cannot be described for her parents. وفي أحد الأيام, and in one of the days, meaning one day. وبينما, whilst كانت الزوجة, the زوجة Nina was تعد حساء الخضار, was preparing the broth of vegetables, meaning some vegetable soup. لطفلتها, for her طفلة, for her child. التي كانت, this child who was تلعب, تلعب means play. في فناء البيت, in the courtyard of the house. تحت أشعة الشمس, below, under the sun's rays, meaning it was a sunny day. She's playing in the sun, like we say. الدافئة means warm, nice and warm. دخل خلسة, all of a sudden a man entered. خلسة, sneaking. رجل شرير, an evil man. وأمسك, أمسك means to hold, he held. بالفتاة, remember we said we're going to translate the بالفتاة as girl without translating the ba. وهرب بها, he ran away with her. So far what's happened? Two parents, their daughter has been kidnapped, basically. Okay, so this is now what I want to try and do with you guys is that I want to try to maybe ask some questions over here. So let's, for example, let's say, let's see if I can move this a bit. Okay, let's just move all of this out of the way. Yeah, and let's try to ask some questions here. So what are the questions? So maybe some questions that we can ask. Questions. Okay, let's use white color. Okay, question number 1 in Arabic. I'm gonna ask them. ما اسم الرجل? What's the name of the rajul? Okay, and you answer in Arabic. اسم الرجل, or just ماذا يعمل? So ماذا يعمل? What work does he do? So he said يعمل في تجارة النبيذ. Number 3, من يعيش معه? Yeah. Who lives with him? يعيش مع زوجته مع زوجته نينا وابنتهما المحبوبة الصغيرة. هل يحب الوالدان ابنتهما? Do the parents love their daughter? Of course. She is the مصدر سعادة لا توصف لوالديهما. Okay. Number 4 is done. Number 5, yeah? Okay, so number 5. ماذا حدث يوما? What happened one day? So then you can say بينما كانت الزوجة نينا تعد حصى الخضار لطفلتها. And you can mention the whole of that. Right, so this is another thing that you can do. And another thing that you can do is try to close this and try to rewrite this out yourself in your own memory. Right, and that's another thing. So rewrite this whole thing out yourself without looking at it. See how much you can recollect, and then you can test yourselves on some of the words. Right, I can say to you, for example, like, okay, let's have a little test over here. What does kana ya ma kana mean? One day. What does tijaratun nabidh mean? Trade of wine. What does al-mahbuba al-saghira mean? Young beloved. What does masdar sa'ada mean? It means source of happiness. What does tu'iddu hasa al-khudar mean? Tu'iddu hasa al-khudar, it means prepares hasa al-khudar, the vegetable broth. What does tal'ab fi fana al-bayt mean? Playing in the fana of the bayt. And what does ashi'at al-shams mean? Sun rays. And what does rajulun shirrir mean? A bad man, evil man. And what does haraba biha mean? Run away with her. So these are things that you can do. If you also want to try and implement these sentences, you can also implement the sentences. I'm not going to do this all the time, but for example, like, you might want to say something like, okay, how can I apply this? I can say, for instance, like, oops, that's the wrong pen. I can say, kana ya ma kana. Imra'atun. Yeah, or كانت ما كانت امرأة اسمها فاطمة. Yeah, and maybe something else. I can say كان الطفل يلعب في فناء البيت. Yeah, so what you can do is basically you can rewrite this whole thing by just changing an individual in there and see how much effect that it'll have. Anyway, Jazakumullah khair. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you very much to all my patrons, all the support you guys have shown, or everyone who has kindly, supported my channel and helped me get this this iPad as well. Those of you guys who don't want your name to be mentioned, may Allah bless you and give you Jannatul Firdaus in this dunya and in the hereafter as well. So Jazakumullah khair. If anyone wants to become a patron and support my channel and help me make videos like this, then please check out the work that I do and check out the description in below. And that's it. So expect videos like this. I'm going to be making special videos for my patrons anyway. So for my patrons, I'm going to be making special other videos, which I won't give access on my YouTube at the moment. But this, I'm going to be giving access to you guys. So Jazakumullah khair. I hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson. And I will see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.